Hey, Bears fans! We're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Chicago Bears. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. That way, you'll always stay up to date with breaking news and exclusive content. There's a storm brewing within the Chicago Bears locker room. A rumble that's been quietly growing but is now impossible to ignore. Sources close to the team suggest that wide receiver DJ Moore has reportedly refused to play alongside defensive end Montez, a move that has sent shockwaves through the organization and raised eyebrows across the NFL. Imagine the tension in a team already struggling to find its identity, now dealing with internal conflict between the key players. This isn't just a simple disagreement. Insiders say the atmosphere between Moore and Sweat has deteriorated to the point where collaboration on the field feels like an uphill battle. The question now becomes, what could have possibly triggered this rift? Fans and analysts alike are buzzing with speculation. Could it be a clash of personalities, differing work ethics, or a disagreement over leadership roles? The Bears are at a critical juncture, and the cohesion of their roster is more important than ever. With DJ Moore's undeniable talent as a wide receiver and Montez Sweat's impact on defense, their discord might be more than just locker room drama. It could influence the team's overall performance this season. Rumors are swirling that this tension is more than a momentary flare-up. It's a deep-rooted issue. Some insiders hint that the friction might stem from a lack of communication and respect between the two. DJ Moore, known for his professionalism and focus, reportedly feels undermined or unappreciated when Montez Sweat is on the field, creating an uneasy dynamic during practice sessions and games. Meanwhile, Montez Sweat, a fierce competitor himself, may see Moore's stance as a challenge to his own standing within the team. Such a clash between star players can create a toxic environment, making it difficult for coaches and teammates to foster unity. Observers suggest that this tension has been simmering for weeks, possibly even months, as both players vie for leadership and influence in the locker room. The Bears coaching staff is said to be aware of the situation but is struggling to mediate and find common ground between the two athletes. The possibility that DJ Moore outright refuses to share the field with Montez Sweat is alarming for a franchise already battling to regain its former glory. This bubbling controversy has sparked heated discussions among fans on social media, where speculation about trade rumors and locker room shakeups is running rampant. The implications of this rumored feud could be enormous for the Bears' season trajectory. If DJ Moore and Montez Sweat cannot reconcile their differences, the team might face a serious breakdown in morale and on-field coordination. Moore's contributions as a wide receiver are vital for the Bears' offense, while Sweat's defensive presence is equally critical for stopping opponents. When the foundational players refuse to cooperate, the ripple effects can disrupt team chemistry and performance across the board. Sources suggest that some players may be forced to pick sides, which only adds to the volatility of the situation. This division could hinder the coaching staff's ability to implement strategies effectively, making it tougher to compete against well-oiled teams in the league. Fans and analysts are already theorizing that this discord could lead to personnel changes or even prompt one of the players to seek a trade. The pressure mounts on the Bears management to address this crisis swiftly and decisively before it spills over into public conflicts or affects the team's standings. The unfolding drama has the entire NFL community watching, curious to see how one of the league's most storied franchises handles a potential internal implosion. Sources within the team hint that DJ Moore's refusal to play alongside Montez Sweat may have been sparked by an incident during practice or a game, where emotions boiled over. Details remain vague, but whispers of a heated exchange, or even a physical confrontation, are fueling the rumor mill. Such incidents often indicate deeper problems beyond a simple disagreement, pointing to issues of trust, respect, or clashing visions for the team's future. Moore's camp reportedly wants the Bears front office to intervene and create a clearer role and environment for him, where he feels supported and valued without the distractions caused by this conflict. Meanwhile, Sweat's representatives emphasize his commitment to the team and deny any allegations of misconduct, painting the story as exaggerated drama. This tug-of-war between the prominent figures is putting the Bears' leadership in a tough spot, forcing them to balance the interests of individual stars with the collective good of the team. The potential fallout from this standoff could shape the Bears' off-season moves and coaching decisions. As the speculation intensifies, it becomes clear that the internal discord is no longer a private matter, but one that could influence the franchise's public image and future success. Adding another layer to this unfolding story is the reaction of the Bears fan base, which has grown increasingly vocal amid reports of the conflict. Fans are divided. Some support DJ Moore, applauding his stand against what they perceive as a disruptive influence, while others back Montez Sweat, recognizing his contributions to the defense. This split in fan loyalty mirrors the tension inside the locker room and creates a challenging environment for the organization to manage. Social media platforms are buzzing with memes, hot takes, and calls for management to act decisively. Meanwhile, sports journalists are digging for more insider information, pushing for interviews and reactions from players, coaches, and executives. The Bears' front office faces immense pressure to either reconcile the feud quickly or consider drastic roster changes to preserve team harmony. The narrative of internal strife adds a compelling subplot to the Bears' season, attracting national attention and raising the stakes for everyone involved. The ongoing saga serves as a reminder of how fragile team dynamics can be, especially in a high-pressure, competitive sport like football. The question remains, will this conflict be resolved behind closed doors, or will it escalate into something that reshapes the Bears' roster and strategy? Reports also suggest that the coaching staff is attempting to mediate the conflict through team-building exercises and private conversations. But the progress has been slow and tentative. Head coach and coordinators are said to be deeply concerned about how the rift could affect not just the star players, but the entire roster's morale. Coaches reportedly emphasize the importance of unity, highlighting that football is a team sport where collaboration is essential for success. However, balancing the egos and grievances of high-profile players like Moore and Sweat is proving to be a complex challenge. The coaching team is exploring all options, from adjusting practice pairings to potentially reassigning roles on the field to ease tensions. Despite these efforts, insiders reveal that the atmosphere remains strained and the risk of the situation worsening is real. The Bears' leadership faces a ticking clock to resolve this before it impacts their performance in upcoming games. The entire NFL world is watching to see how one of its historic franchises manages a potential internal crisis, whether through intervention or eventual compromise. The outcome of this saga could serve as a case study in handling player conflicts. In professional sports, industry insiders speculate that the conflict might be a symptom of deeper organizational challenges within the Bears franchise. Some believe the team's recent struggles on the field and management instability have exacerbated tensions among players. When a team lacks clear direction or consistent leadership, star players can become frustrated and resort to asserting themselves in ways that disrupt team harmony. The reported refusal of DJ Moore to play alongside Montez Sweat might symbolize a broader dissatisfaction with how things are managed behind the scenes. This possibility has led to rumors that the Bears could be considering major changes in their front office or coaching staff to regain control and rebuild a winning culture. Analysts note that when locker room chemistry breaks down, it often signals systemic problems rather than isolated incidents. The Bears' situation might be more than just a personal feud. It could reflect deeper issues with communication, strategy, and player management. Fans are eager for clarity but also worried about what this internal strife means for the team's future prospects. The drama unfolding in Chicago is a reminder that success in professional sports requires more than talent. It demands leadership, trust, and unity. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And don't be shy, drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. At the heart of this situation lies the question of leadership within the Bears locker room. With to keep players at odds, the team's leadership structure is under scrutiny. Veteran players and coaches often play a critical role in bridging gaps and fostering camaraderie. But the current climate suggests this might not be happening effectively in Chicago. Some insiders speculate that the Bears lack a strong, unifying voice who can mediate disputes and keep the team focused on shared goals. This vacuum could be allowing tensions, like the one between Moore and Sweat, to escalate unchecked. Leadership challenges of this nature can severely impact a team's ability to perform, especially under the pressures of a demanding NFL season. The Bears management is likely considering how to cultivate or bring in leadership that can help restore balance and keep players aligned. The resolution of this conflict might hinge not just on negotiations with the players involved, but also on the broader leadership culture within the team. Fans and analysts alike are watching closely to see how the Bears will respond to this critical test of character and cohesion. Some speculate that if this feud remains unresolved, it might spill over into the Bears' public relations and branding efforts. Internal conflicts that become public knowledge can damage a team's image, alienate sponsors, and distract from on-field achievements. The Bears have a storied history and a loyal fan base, but persistent rumors of locker room unrest can tarnish their reputation. Media coverage of the tension between DJ Moore and Montez Sweat is already picking up steam, and the team's PR department may need to craft careful messaging to control the narrative. Transparency and timely communication could be key to calming anxieties among fans and stakeholders. The way the Bears handle this crisis could set a precedent for how professional sports teams manage similar issues in the future. Whether they manage to turn this potential powder keg into a story of reconciliation and resilience, or it devolves into public controversy, remains to be seen. What's clear is that the ripple effects of this internal strife extend far beyond the field, impacting perception and trust in the organization. As this drama continues to unfold, the NFL community remains divided on how to interpret the situation. Some commentators argue that this is a typical locker room spat blown out of proportion by the media and social media frenzy. Others believe it signals a serious fracture that could affect the Bears' competitiveness and roster stability. The reality is likely somewhere in between, but the stakes are undeniably high. If DJ Moore and Montez Sweat can find a way to coexist and collaborate, it could serve as a powerful example of overcoming adversity and professional growth. However, if the feud deepens, it may force the Bears to rethink their approach to team management and player relations. This ongoing saga will be a fascinating storyline for football fans and analysts, providing insight into the complex human dynamics behind professional sports. The Chicago Bears, a franchise with a rich legacy, now face a defining moment that could shape their identity for years to come. The rumor mill remains active, and the final outcome is anyone's guess. Ultimately, the resolution of this conflict might hinge on off-field negotiations, leadership changes, or even unexpected trade moves. The Bears' front office is undoubtedly under immense pressure to restore harmony and refocus the team on winning football. This situation highlights the fragile nature of professional sports teams, where talent alone isn't enough. Cohesion and mutual respect are crucial. DJ Moore and Montez Sweat represent two sides of a coin, both essential to the Bears' aspiration, but their inability to align could cost the franchise dearly. As fans and pundits wait for official statements or developments, one thing is certain: the drama surrounding the Bears' locker room is far from over, and its resolution could be a turning point for the franchise's future. Whether this tale ends in reconciliation, trade, or ongoing tension, it's a captivating story that reflects the pressures, personalities, and politics inherent in modern professional football. The Bears, their fans, and the entire NFL community are watching closely to see what happens next. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.